Welcome to the channel where we talk about real life, real emotions, and real ways to protect your peace, especially in your golden years. Today we're diving into a topic that's not often discussed but deeply necessary: who you should stop being kind to after a certain age. We grow up being told to be nice to everyone. That kindness is a virtue, and it is. But kindness without boundaries? That's not a virtue, that's a slow leak to your soul. By the time you're over 60, you've learned that not everyone deserves your kindness. In fact, some people use your kindness as a weapon against you. In this 60-minute video, we're breaking down 5 types of people you should never be kind to in old age. Not because you've become bitter, but because you've become wise. It's not about being mean, it's about being free. Let's get into it. Section 1, the constant taker. Let's start with the first one, the constant taker. Imagine a glass pitcher filled with water. That pitcher is you, your energy, your time, your generosity. Now picture someone who comes by every day, fills their cup, drinks it down, and walks away. Never once asking if you need anything. Never offering to refill that pitcher. That's a constant taker. Take Gloria, 71, the family matriarch, babysitter, pet sitter, the one everyone calls when things go wrong. Need help moving? Call Gloria. Need a last-minute ride to the airport? Gloria won't say no. But when Gloria fell ill, no one checked in. No soup deliveries, no phone calls. That silence was louder than any thank you, and it taught her a lesson. Being useful is not the same as being valued. You see, constant takers are not always loud or rude. In fact, they can be charming. They make you feel needed, which can be addictive, especially in older age when loneliness creeps in. But being needed doesn't mean being respected. You deserve mutual care. If someone's always taking and never giving back, whether it's time, money, or emotional labor, it's okay to say no. You don't have to feel guilty. Kindness without reciprocity becomes exploitation. And in your later years, exploitation comes with empowerment, fatigue, resentment, even health issues. Protect your energy. You've earned that right. If this part resonates with you, drop a number 1 in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more content that helps you live happier and healthier. Section 2, the chronic critic. Some people never raise their voices, but they slowly lower your self-esteem, one comment at a time. Meet Raymond, 82, a kind soul. Every Sunday he visits his cousin, brings fresh bread, checks on her home, shares stories. But every visit ends the same way. A jab. Your hair looks different. Why'd you do that? You sold that chair? That was a mistake. You always take things too personally. At first, Raymond smiled through it, but over time, he started dreading those visits. His confidence dipped. That porch no longer felt welcoming. It felt like a stage where he was always being judged. The chronic critic hides behind honesty. They say they're helping, but they're slowly hollowing you out. These aren't big insults, they're death by 1,000 paper cuts. You don't have to shrink to stay in someone's life. If someone always makes you question your worth, they don't deserve a seat at your table, especially when that table has fewer chairs every year. You've earned your style, your choices, your peace. Protect them. Still watching? Type number 2 in the comments. And if you haven't already, please like and subscribe to support this channel. Section 3, the guilt tripper. The third person you should stop being kind to, the guilt tripper. Let's talk about Margaret, 79. Sweet, independent, and still involved in her family's lives. Her niece calls, but only when she needs a favor. When Margaret finally says no, she gets silence. Or worse, I thought family would be there for me. It's a subtle attack wrapped in disappointment. Margaret isn't being selfish, she's tired. She's preserving her energy. But the guilt creeps in, whispering that she's failed. Guilt trippers are master manipulators. They don't scream, they sorrow, they pause, they say things like, "It's okay, I understand," and "I just thought you cared more." They take your best traits, compassion, loyalty, empathy, and use them against you. You start doing things not because you want to, but because you're afraid of being seen as cold. That's not kindness. That's coercion. In your later years, peace is not something you ask for. It's something you protect. If someone makes you feel bad for setting boundaries, step back even further. You don't owe anyone your well-being, not even for the sake of keeping the peace. If you know a guilt tripper, drop a number 3 in the comments. And if you're finding this helpful, now is a good time to like and subscribe for more practical advice on protecting your mental and emotional space. Section 4, the secret competitor. Here's the fourth one, the secret competitor. Not every rival wears a villain mask. Some wear a friendly smile. Helen, 76, joined an art class to rediscover her creativity. It was scary but exciting. Her longtime friend Judy joined too, claiming to support her. But Judy always had something to say. Your painting is very bold for your age. I love how free it looks. I guess technique isn't everything. Each word was dipped in sugar, but aimed to bruise. Secret competitors never celebrate you fully. They're always one-upping you, better vacation, fancier grandkids, more compliments. Around them, your wins feel smaller. And that's the danger. You start to dim your light just to keep their envy at bay. You shrink so they can shine. But why? You've come too far to compete. You've survived losses, heartbreak, battles no one saw. You deserve people who cheer when you win, not those who silently sulk when you do. Your joy should never be a threat. Your success shouldn't feel like guilt. Know someone like that? Drop a number 4 below. And if you're still with us, don't forget to like and subscribe. We see you and we appreciate you. Section 5, the passive-aggressive manipulator. Finally, let's talk about the passive-aggressive manipulator. Think of Harold, 83, lives in a quiet neighborhood. His neighbor Doug always smiles, waves, makes small talk. But when Harold asks for help, Doug deflects with a joke. Guess you're finally slowing down, huh? I'd help, but I'd like to keep my knees intact. It's not just what Doug says, it's what he doesn't say. The canceled plans, the unanswered messages, the emotional fog he creates where Harold's left wondering, am I overreacting? Passive-aggressive people are hard to spot because they wear a mask of niceness, but behind it is control. They use sarcasm, silence, and ambiguity to keep you off balance. You begin to second-guess your needs. You stop asking for help. You silence your voice to avoid confrontation. But here's the truth, peace isn't passive, it's intentional. If someone constantly plays emotional games, you don't owe them understanding. You owe yourself clarity. Step back, reclaim your calm. You don't need people who confuse you. You need people who see you, hear you, support you. Still watching? Let us know by commenting number 5. And please like and subscribe. It helps us keep making content that matters. So let's recap. The constant taker drains your energy without giving back. The chronic critic chips away at your confidence. The guilt tripper manipulates your compassion. The secret competitor makes your success feel like a threat. The passive-aggressive manipulator confuses you with fake kindness. You've spent a lifetime building wisdom, resilience, and love. Now is not the time to pour that into empty cups. Kindness is beautiful, but only when it flows both ways. Let this be the season where you choose yourself, where you choose peace over pressure, where your kindness is so sacred, not free for anyone who demands it. Leave a comment and share which one of these 5 people resonated most with you. What changes are you going to make? What boundaries are you going to set? Your story might be exactly what someone else needs to hear. Thanks for spending this hour with us. We hope you feel seen, empowered, and ready to protect your joy. Please like, subscribe, and share this with someone you love. Your support helps us keep this community growing. Until next time, take care of your peace because no one else will do it for you.